when I use so Edelkrone setup, I think iOS device is a must-have because if you don't use iOS device, you use Android device, okay? So just like for example, the motor module, if I'm going to change a lens, in iOS we can change the lens profile. In Android, we don't even have this option. It's buried inside the tracking, point tracking function. And some like focus problem, you cannot change focus while you're tracking. And like some advanced fit and some advanced feature like time bounce ramping stuff is like broken. And object tracking in time lapse is broken. Focusing focus module in tracking mode is broken. Record motion, record key post, record key post, record key post function is broken. Record key post motion is broken. And the app connection is just unreliable. And the app connection is just and the connection is just unreliable. Sometimes it will just disconnect by itself. Sometimes it's connected, but just like this, the head one, it's still working over here, but the app, we cannot find the device. It's still working. So the key point, all the settings, we gotta reset all over again because if the and and the connection is on and the connection is sometimes unstable. It's like unpredictable. Sometimes it will just disconnect by itself, and sometimes we will have some invisible device just like this. Right now, head one is over here, and the app we cannot even find the Edelkrone device. So the only way to reset this is to unplug the power, and your key post will just all disappear. You gotta like set up everything from the ground up again. So all the key posts, all the tracking data, you got to set up all over again. So this is kind of frustrating. Sometimes like 10 minutes of so sometimes 10 minutes of setting. So sometimes 10 minutes setting up every key poses, focusing on what. So sometimes after like 5 minutes setting up all the key poses, focusing point, and right before. So sometimes we just set up every. So sometimes maybe like 5 minutes setting up all the key poses or focusing point, and right after I'm going to shoot, it just disconnect. And we gotta start the process all over again. This is like kind of frustrating. I don't know if this is like an app problem or the Bluetooth module connection problem. I don't know. But head one, motor module, and sometimes happen to the head plus. It just disappeared, and yeah.